Well, welcome to Tea Time. It's Tea Time with Miss Liz. It's afternoon tea. And today in the studio, I'm joined with Felix Ogwezi. I'm really sorry if I'm saying it wrong, Felix, but I'll get you to share your last name with everyone. So I'm just going to share a little bit on his bio, and then he's going to get right in there. Today has just been one of those crazy upside technical issue days. So we're just going to go with the flow and have a smooth cup of tea. So Felix is a certified integrative coach and
Wait,
thank you, Felix. A therapist. He is an empath who loves to see people and teams become their best version. Having had his many struggles and victories, which he is still counting, he understands what it means to be stuck and how to resolve it. Felix is an advocate with deep life lessons to aid of a great life journey. He runs the Optimal Life with Felix-Wise tools, teaching and life skills that has transformed many tables and discussions. Felix, with keen interest in the family unit, the bedrock and man factory of the human society, and also a certified advanced marriage and relationship coach from the Institute of Marriage and Family Affairs, USA. He is a trained and certified counselor with the International Institute of Faith-Based Counseling, USA. He had his first degree in philosophy from the University of Lagos, and taking an earnest responsibility for the future, Felix, together with his wife, founded the Felix and Funk Orwigi World Changer Foundation, a nonprofit society organization aimed at raising the Nigerian youths as the world change agents. He is happily married, blessed with children, and makes their home in Lagos, Nigeria. Well, welcome, Felix. And I will get you to share your last name because I have a hard time with names. I really suck at names. That's just how I am. I'm tongue tied.
that
So,
is okay. It's fine. It's fine.
so
My surname is Ogwezi. Ogwezi.
Ogoji.
Ogwezi.
Ogoji. Oh
Ogwezi.
my God,
Z.
that's like
Z.
really
Z.
yeah, that plays with my tongue too much.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. That's fine. That's fine. So my name is Felix Ogwezi, and I run a foundation with my wife, Felix and Funke Ogwezi World Changers Foundation. The foundation is mainly focused on youth. It is youth based. Our goal is to ensure that we bring out the best of our youths. And having discovered that we have challenges in our youth, some of our youth have challenges in the area of discovering themselves, in the area of self-identity. What actually birthed the NGO was the case where we had issue of gangsterism amongst our youth. We had cultism, we had drug abuse, sex abuse, and what have you. And instead of us complaining about the problem, we felt that it's about bringing and deploying our solution. Because most times people love to vent. When things are not working, people talk about the problems and focus on the problem. I told myself, there's no need focusing on the problem. We should think about the solution. And so, when the place is dark, you don't complain about darkness. You talk about light. So when there's darkness in a place, what you do is to switch on light. Our foundation purpose is to switch on this light so that we can bring about illumination to our youth. So we have to illuminate their minds and bring them through the use of drama, dance, art, and what I call career talk, and even career path test. We did that to help them, and we see a lot of change, because when you don't have an identity, you begin to seek for identity elsewhere from social media influencers and what have you. But we were able to help them carve their identity, help them discover themselves. And some of the ones that we have worked on, they've turned out well, and today they are a blessing to the society. So this is our own way of bringing light to the community. And from the youth, from the NGO, I also went on to touch more lives, involving family, ensure that they become their best, touch marriages and the couples. And that is where we have been, and also address people who have emotional issues. As a coach, I coach them how to manage their emotions. So that's just a brief summary of what I do, and that's one of the reasons why they call me the Emancipator, because I bring illumination, I bring deliverance, I bring clarity. So I think I will stop now and listen to Miss Liz. And thank you for having me on your show.
You're not done yet there, Felix. I'm not done with you yet.
Okay. No, I'm just telling you, I'm just appreciating you.
I want to know more about this emancipation. Why do you call yourself the Emancipator?
Okay, that's a great question. So the Emancipator is like my alter ego. It's like my avatar. So, and how did I come about the word Emancipator? One of the things, in my profile, I made it abundantly clear that I'm an empath. I'm an advocate, and an empath and advocate, they love people. I love seeing people become their coverage. So see that people are stuck, people are faced with challenges. It breaks my heart. And I feel that when they come to me and I'm able to bring light to that situation where they feel stuck, I'm able to give them clarity. Where they feel stranded, I'm able to make them understand this is the way to go. And I've done it severally, and people came to the place of clarity. And so some have called me, through your coaching, you have brought deliverance to me, you have brought clarity to me, you have brought understanding to me. So when I bring clarity and understanding to a situation, it makes me the emancipator. It makes me the deliverer. So just like Moses in the Bible, who was like the deliverer, who delivered the children of Israel from Egypt, that is what I'm doing. I'm bringing deliverance through clarity, through understanding. So that is how I came about the name the Emancipator.
So, do you have like a backstory for the Emancipator? Like, have you lived a life of slavery, or is that word dear to your heart? Like, do you feel that in your country that you have survived hardship? Like, what is the backstory behind Felix? Can you hear me, Felix? Felix, can you hear me? And we do have technical issues today with the StreamYard. So, Felix, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I think Felix is frozen. I'm going to try and get him to come back in and see if that works. And I think that's what he got to. So yeah, we're having a lot of technical issues, especially I always have a lot of technical issues with the African countries because of their bandwidth. So please be patient with me. I will get him back. Today is going to be one of those cups of teas where we just play with the flow of the cup, because I'm not sure. Where are you? We're going to see if he comes back. I sent him a message to come back. So if not, I want you to check out, I'm going to put up his links so you guys can check. Felix is on Instagram, Clubhouse, and he's on YouTube as well. So I want to get more of that emancipation. I want to know more about that. So I hope he comes back because I'm really curious about that. So anybody who has any questions, just leave them in the comments. If you're watching the replay, please put replay. We are streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn right now. So if you are on those platforms, please let me know what platform you're watching from so I know where the audience is coming from. Yeah, I think he's read my message, so hopefully he'll come back and he can share a little bit more. So I'm hoping. Can you hear me, Felix?
I can hear you.
Awesome, and he's back in the house.
So sorry about that.
No, that's okay. You're not. It happens all the time. Don't worry about it. So let's get back onto Felix. So what makes Felix? What is Felix's backstory?
Well, for me personally, I had my struggles in terms of getting to that point of self-discovery. You know, in a place where people look down on you, people feel that you need to know somebody, you need to be connected to people before you can attain your goals. I had issues with self-doubt. I had issues with self-confidence. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe in what I had. And that made me struggle. And even when I had the opportunity to come out and speak, I feel very uncomfortable. So I had my struggles. And for that reason, that made me, when I see people who are going through that same struggle, where they're finding hard to discover themselves, it's a big challenge for me because I had that same struggle too. So I had to come to that point where there was place of self-awareness, because I've always believed that you cannot achieve purpose when you don't gain self-awareness. Most times people are struggling getting self-awareness, especially in this part of the world where you are battered every day, where there are not opportunities as you see in the developed world. So when you don't have opportunity like that, there's tendency you begin to have self-doubt. You begin to lose confidence of your ability. But thank God that I came to that place of self-awareness. And one of the reasons why. Okay. So I came from a very we're very emotional from Niger Delta. So Niger Delta people were very emotional. Our dance is emotion. When we speak with emotion. So maybe the history. But thank God I was able to deal with myself. I came to that place of self-awareness. I discovered myself, and for me now, I'm using the tools that I've discovered to also help people, help to understand their emotion, help to understand who they are. So, because once you begin to have great self-identity, when you begin to discover who you are in a better position to fulfill your purpose and fulfill your destiny. So I had my struggles, and thank God today I've gained clarity, and I'm deploying these tools to what I have today.
So could you tell the viewers out there a little bit more about the foundation that you and your wife started?
Oh, fantastic. So the foundation, it started at around 2016. 2016, we started with some group of friends. We had common goals. You know, we were interested in moving our youth from a situation they found themselves, you know, because when we discovered that many of the youths were struggling, looking for role models, and we had influencers who were not giving these youths the kind youths are growing. they struggle with the issue of self-identity. So we had that, we saw that, and we saw a lot of them joining cults. There was something that even happened that really made us embrace this journey. There was a time where my street used to be the theater of war. So what do I mean by that? These youth would close from their school and they would come and fight on the street. There was a day they were throwing missiles, they were throwing bottles, stones. They divided themselves into two camps, and they were throwing missiles and stones on themselves. And unfortunately, I was there. But when I saw the missiles, I had to run for to take cover. And while I was about going towards my door to open the gate, something inside told me I should run away from that place. And as I ran, the bottle hit the door and smashed into pieces. If that bottle had smashed on me, it would have definitely injured me. So when I saw that, we told ourselves we need to deploy this. It's not just complaining about what these youths are doing. So we started by going to the school. We taught them the importance of making the right choices in life, that their life is about making the right choices. So we even deployed drama. So some of the students will come and they will act the drama about some vices, like the issue of taking drugs and all that, and the impact. So from that drama, we will not draw out the lessons, and we use that lesson to speak to this youth. And I must tell you, we have had cases of many of them changing and becoming better. And in the process, we also deploy what we call Encounter the Great You. So what we do in that is that it helps them to discover their career path. And many of them discover their career path and they are better for it. We also help them to cast a vision, because like the scripture says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. And if there's no vision, people can't see clearly. So we help them cast vision to see where they're going to. So when they understand that, they have a better life. Don't forget, when you are raised in an environment that is very hostile, there's a tendency, there's a likelihood that you'll be hostile. So we have to create that environment where they can believe themselves, they can see themselves, they can see a better version of themselves, they can see the future, they can see themselves in the future. So when we're able to create that using what we call the neurological levels of change to enlighten them, some of them came to the path of realization. We have even one of them that we deployed that today, this year, he graduated from the U.S. Marine, and he's doing so well in the U.S. So we have proven records that through what we've been deploying to the NGO, we have seen change life. And like I used to tell people, it doesn't cost much to change life. If you have the passion, if you believe in people, if you love people, it doesn't cost much. We just need people who are committed, who are available, who believe in the cause. And because we believe in the cause, and we have partners, we have friends who also equally believe in the cause, we're able to push this cause, and we're able to change this youth. And that's why what we are raising youth that will be world changers, that will come out and be able to change the world, be able to impact the world. So we're trying to create youth that will replicate what we are doing. So that has been the journey of Felix and Funke Ogwezi World Changer Foundation. We've been on since 2016, and we're still doing a lot of things, helping the youth to discover themselves and deploy and develop and deploy their gifts. So that is how the foundation came about, and this is what we're still doing as we speak today.
So what age group are you working with, Felix?
But that's a great question. So we're looking at an age group from age 15 to 21 for a start. 15 to 21. We're looking at by next year, we intend to extend the age because we want to go into the universities to also talk to them in the universities for now. So what we're dealing more with is the secondary schools. We go to secondary schools, and those secondary schools, they are between that age of 15 and 21. So that's the age bracket we are managing. Now, by next year, we intend to, as we grow our capacity, we intend to extend it to those in the university.
So are you looking for like volunteers in the country to help you with this foundation, or do you have a team? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, we have volunteers. We have volunteers that work with us, and they've been very fantastic. We have some of them who are coaches, some of them are trained psychologists, some of them are trained administrators, some of them are trained teachers. So we have volunteers from every walks of life, and so we come together. And there are people with like minds who we deploy to do this exercise. And because we intend to expand and grow, we definitely need more hands in this journey. We need more hands. So definitely, this is also an opportunity that if you're interested in being part of this, you can please come and join us. So that's we are looking at more volunteers. So and we also have a little team that we work with that help us do the documentation, necessary documentation, and what have you.
So is this like a leadership foundation? Like you help to lead the kids into a better lifestyle, better choices? Like, do you give workshops? Do you have classes?
Yeah, we do this like leadership because, like I said, we're creating them to be world changers. So if we're creating to be world changers, then that means we're training them in leadership. We go to their schools, and what we want to do in recent times, and we're talking to some people, bringing them, organizing a symposium where we will meet and have this conversation. So we're hoping that we will have this conversation with them. But currently now we go to their schools, we talk to them one-on-one. We also give room for coaching. We coach them. We also once in a while deploy people to stay there and also monitor their progress, because we need to monitor their progress and see how they're doing. So we do this and they create mentor them, because like I said, some of these people are looking for role models. They're looking for people that they could see, call their role model, and people that they can identify with. So we also create that to be their role model, to help them in their journey. So we are intentional with what we do. We're intentional, we're deliberate about what we do, because we know that these people are looking at us. For instance, you can't be a role model for the youth and you are engaged in vices, you are engaged in corruption, you are engaged in illegality, because you are a role model. So you're careful what you do, because they read you. Like people say, people see you first before they hear you, because people want to see that you represent what you say. People want to see you first before they hear you, because anybody can say, oh, I'm this, I'm that, but people want to see that in your life. So we project this in our everyday life.
So what message would you like to give to the teens out there?
Yeah, that's a good question. So one of the message I want to give them is that they should believe themselves. They should continue to believe in themselves. They should not allow what is happening in their environment to limit them. Everyone has great potential. Every one of us has great capacity. There's so much God has created and deposited in us. When we see problems, is because there are people who are wired to solve this problem. There are people who are wired for solutions. And I'm telling the youth today that they are solutions to some of our problems. The world is counting on them. The nations are counting on them. Their locality is counting on them. The state is counting on them. They should continue to believe in themselves and believe and trust the process. They should trust their ability. They have what it takes. They shouldn't allow themselves to be discouraged, because when you look at the environment and look at the news where there's no role model, people are struggling and people are settling for less. And I'm telling them today that they should not settle for less. Everything they need to succeed in life is within and around them. They should believe in themselves and they should learn to trust the process. In the pain that they are going through is the gain. In the pain that they are going through is the gain. There's always a gain in their pain. If they can look closely, there is an opportunity for them to navigate through this situation, navigate through their challenges. So that is my encouragement for them today. Thank you.
Okay, so now we're going to get into some of Miss Liz's stuff. What does teen mean to Felix? Felix is like, what? So what does teen mean to you, Felix?
Okay. T reminds me of Lizzie. Just joking. Just joking. Just joking.
I like that
answer. So well, for me, T tea is something that gets us to the place of relax. So when you take tea, it helps you to relax your nerves, and you are calm, you are more relaxed, and you are more comfortable. You are not under any pressure. So when you take your tea, it helps you to relax, and you're comfortable, and you can talk freely, like I'm doing now. Because of the background, I have to get a green cup. So
Oh, he's a matcher. He likes to match.
yeah. So it helps me to. You can see that I'm more at home. I'm more relaxed. It's like we're having this conversation. That is what tea does. So I'm not seeing it as if we're in a having serious conversation. And so I'm so relaxed. So that's what tea does to me. It makes me relaxed and calm and collected.
And it reminds you of me.
Yeah, it reminds me of you. Yeah.
So now, Felix, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some homework. So if I give you the letter TEA, I want a word for each letter. What words come to mind for each letter?
For T, I would say T stands for thankfulness. Thankfulness. That is, I look at it as gratitude. We are thankful because at every situation in life, we need to be grateful. We need to be thankful. YE stands for energy. Energy. And we are daily releasing energy. Like as we're communicating today, I can feel the positive vibe. I can see the positive energy. I can see it from us. YA stands for authority. You must speak what you represent with authority. Speak what you know with authority. People like you and appreciate you when you can display that authority, that I know what I'm saying. So you must believe in your goal, believe in your assignment, believe in your calling with that authority. Wow. That assignment was tough, but thank God I got it right.
That's all you can do, right? Is try. And I really appreciate your tea, because your tea tells me a lot about you, Felix. You're a thankful person, so you're very grateful for what you have. And your energy, you like the energy of a room. You like to match your cup with your wall. And
you get it.
Authority. I like that word because it means that you're firm and in all of your choices. You're passionate. You're a hard worker. You're determined to make a difference. And that's your cup. So you got a really good, strong cup of tea there.
Yeah, you get it. You got it.
And I love how the cup matches the wall. I love that. I love when things match.
Yeah, that's the concept. That's the concept. That's the concept.
So I have read your bio and I have shared links and everything. And when you were off, I did share the links of how people can reach you. So I want you to share a little bit about these links, because I'm going to bring them back up so you can share a little bit on what they represent, how you created them, and how people can get out and reach out to you. So I do have your LinkedIn, I believe, not your LinkedIn. I have your Instagram, your Clubhouse, and your YouTube channel. So if you'd like to say a little bit about your YouTube channel, so I can bring that up and people can check that out. So I'm just going to bring your YouTube channel up.
Okay.
Okay. I want to lose you. Okay, let's get this. So I'm going to bring your YouTube channel up for everyone. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but I will get it. Here we go. So if you'd like to share a little bit about your YouTube channel, because I know that it's a new YouTube channel, so I'm guessing you're looking for subscribers for the channel, correct?
Yes. So should I go ahead?
You can go ahead.
Yeah. So we want people to subscribe to our YouTube channel because some of the things we have done for the youth, some of the programs we did in the school are well documented there, and also some of the things I've done also are also documented. Apart from the youth, we also spoke to teachers. We spoke to teachers. We continued to encourage them too. We also there was a point where we also spoke to parents because while we engaged the youth, some of them told us that some of the challenges they were facing at home front. So we engage their parents so that they can appreciate the challenges their children are facing at the home front. So some of these things are documented on our YouTube page, and it is scrolling on the screen. So I want to encourage you that please go to our YouTube channel, check us out, and with time we are going to be seeing new videos. We'll be dropping new videos of our activities, and you can see what we're doing on real time. You can embrace what we're doing. So we need that support from each and every one of us. So I want to encourage us, please connect with our YouTube channel and see what world changer Felix and Funke Ogwezi world changers are doing and reaching out to the youth and reaching out to everyone. So I think that's all I have to say for now.
Next is your Instagram page. If anybody wants to reach you, is that the best place to connect with you? Is Instagram or Facebook?
No, you can connect with me on Facebook, both on Facebook and on Instagram. I'm very active on my Facebook. I'm very active on my Instagram. So, and in my Instagram, you can see some of my postings. And on my Instagram, you can see some of my videos where I normally encourage. I have a small video where we talk about optimal life with Felix-Wise, where I encourage people, I motivate people, I galvanize people, tell them that, because one of the things I've seen, especially with this COVID, a lot of the depression rate increased. There was high level of depression all over the world. And I felt I needed to create an atmosphere, a platform, a room where people can get there and they'll be motivated, where people can come and they can discover themselves. They can come to the place of enlightenment, because when you listen to the news, there's so much depression out there in the news, the breaking news, causing heartbreak. I feel, okay, I need to create a place where people can come and just hear something new that will increase their strength, that will give them positive vibe, that will give them positive energy. So you can get me on in my Instagram account. I'm Felix Ogwezi, the Emancipator. So there I drop some stuff that will bring about clarity and bring about enlightenment to our people. So I want to encourage, please, you want to connect with me on Instagram, connect with me on Facebook. And also, if you're in Clubhouse, you can also follow me on Clubhouse.
And I did find a group that you have on Facebook.
Yes. I have a group. Okay.
Yeah, I found the World Changer Foundation page. So if anybody would like to check out that group as well, I found that as well, Felix.
Yes. So we have a page for where some of our activities, the World Changers page on Facebook. Also, most of the activities we do, if you look at it, you will see some of the activities and everything we're doing on that page is geared towards the youth, helping the youth discover themselves, encouraging, motivating, galvanizing the youth. That is what that page is all about. And so if you want to see real time, some of the pictures, videos, or some of the things we're doing, when you check the page, you will see those real time. You can see some of the things we drop there. Even my wife too, she's also a youth coach. So, and we know that on that page you will see her advertising what she's doing and how she's reaching out to the youth. So that's one page that you can connect with us on Facebook page. I also have another page on Facebook called Optimal Life with Felix-Wise. So that Optimal Life is like a place where you come to seek encouragement for those who are depressed, for those who are looking for something to motivate them, for those who are looking for clarity. We bring life issues and we bring it on the table and we discuss it, because all is in the whole aim is to help to empower people, to make people get better, to make people come to that place where they can realize themselves, they can discover themselves and become better versions of themselves. So we create that platform for people. So, and like I said, that page is to help, is like an intervention because of the depression in our world, because of the depression in our nation. So we create a place where people can connect to that place and feel the vibe, feel the energy, feel the power, and become better versions of themselves.
And then you have Clubhouse. Could you tell everyone what Clubhouse is for the ones that are out there watching and the viewers that are watching the replay? What is Clubhouse?
Yeah, Clubhouse is a fantastic place. It's mainly audio, where people have conversation on different topics. It's like a hallway. You can you enter the room, and in that room you have conversation. Especially if the topic resonates with you. For instance, myself and Liz connected on Clubhouse, and because we resonated, what she was saying resonated with me, and we connected. And I must tell you, they have met different kind of people all over the world through Clubhouse. In fact, Clubhouse for me is like a global village, because you are meeting people from different parts of the world at real time, and you are connecting and we're sharing experience. And for me, this has helped me because I now understand that globally, we all have the same aspiration. We all have the same goal. We all care for love. We all want to be loved. We all want to give love. We all want to receive love. And I see that when I see people communicate their inner peace, their innermost desire, I see that we are all saying the same thing, irrespective of our race, irrespective of our color, irrespective of our gender. We all have the same aspiration. And that is the joy of coming into Clubhouse, because you meet people from different parts of the world, and you can also communicate your ideas, you can communicate your ideologies. And very shortly, I'm going to have my own room too on Clubhouse, where we can engage and discuss some of these things that is facing us in the world today.
Awesome. Another room for me to follow.
Yeah, great. I'll look. Once I open the room, definitely I'll let you know. You're my number one fan.
Sounds like a good plan. And Clubhouse is a good way to connect and network with a lot of people. Like Felix said, Clubhouse is really good. It's the in thing. It's audio, but it also gets you to connect with people that you would have never ever connected with before. So if you're on Clubhouse, check out Felix and he has amazing thing that he's doing with a lot of incredible kids. So I want to ask you one question, Felix. What has your journey in life taught you about yourself?
Well, that's a deep question, highly philosophical. So I think for me to answer that question, I need to sip just a minute.
You need a sip of tea.
Wow.
It's a strong tea.
Well, my struggles in life, what it has taught me about myself. It has taught me that I'm someone that truly loves people. So how do I mean? There was something that happened many years ago that changed my life. So I was having challenges with my accommodation, and the place I was staying, the landlord already gave me quit notice. So while I was looking to the window and reflecting, actually ruminating about my life, what will be the next phase of my life? Because if the landlord asks me to come to throw my things out, I don't know where to go from there. It's not that I didn't have money. I have money to pay for another accommodation, just that the accommodations project could not meet up with the
Oh, you're breaking up a bit there, Felix. I think you need to drink some more tea because you're breaking up. Oh, I think he's frozen. That tea was too strong. So I want to really thank all of the viewers out there who are watching. I see you. I'm taking notes. I do get your questions from all different platforms. So once you send me the questions for Felix, I will send them directly to Felix. I do see some of these questions coming in. I'm unable to bring them into the studio because of the different streams. But if you do have any questions after the show, and if you're watching the replay, please put replay. And if you're watching from a different platform from Facebook, please put that in so I know where you're watching from. And if you'd like to be a Teatime guest on Teatime, you can reach out to me, Miss Liz, at bookingmissliz@gmail.com, and we can set up your Teatime. The goal for Teatime is to bring awareness to incredible different people who are making a difference in the world, who are creating organizations, foundations, movements, projects, programs, services, and just making a difference in your family, your community, or your country, or anywhere out there. I'm big on awareness, and I want to make a difference by just having you come and share a cup of tea with me. And you don't need to drink tea to come on Teatime. So be sure that you can come on Teatime if you are making a difference. I want to show the difference that you're making to everyone out there. So again, I want to thank everyone for joining me today on Teatime. I'm hoping that Felix will pop in one more time. He has lost connection again, but if he doesn't pop in, please be sure to check him out on Instagram, Clubhouse, and subscribe to his channel on YouTube and see how you can help the foundation that him and his wife has started and how you can make a difference in the children's lives in Nigeria as well. So again, I want to thank you all, and I will see you next week with a new Teatime, and we will make a difference one cup of tea at a time. Thank you.